Real Bragging Rights is presented by Steel Shad. Cast farther at steelshad.com. Fisherman Central, top brand fishing tackle at fishermancentral.com.
Destin, Florida is known as the world's luckiest fishing village. The beautiful bay boasts miles of coastline, emerald green Gulf waters, and abundant marine life for fishing the flats and shallows. Just 12 miles from the shore lies the famed 100-fathom curve, where anglers can get after some of the best deep-sea fishing. This week, Jim Root is challenging Nichole and Brittany Tareco to see who can land the most species of fish and take home this week's Real Bragging Rights.
My name is Jim Root, and I'm addicted to catching big fish. I quit my desk job to follow my passion, exploring beautiful places and landing trophy fish. After fishing bass, FLW, and writing a #1 best-selling book, I'm on a mission to showcase the most incredible fishing across America and the world. Each week, I find an awesome piece of water and challenge a friend. We place our bets and go head-to-head for real bragging rights. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Real Bragging Rights. I'm Jim Root. We are here in Destin, Florida. Two of my favorite female anglers, Nichole and Brittany Tareco.
I'm Brittany Tareco. I'm here with Hook Charters in Destin, Florida. So definitely gonna have a blast today.
I'm Nichole from Chicago, Illinois. I'm a bass fisherman there, and I'm pumped to do this with these guys.
For today's bet, we're gonna do most species of fish caught.
It's Britt and I versus Jim. I'm super pumped to have Britt as a partner. I've never worked with her before, but I think we're definitely gonna kick Jim's butt.
Not happening. All right, so here's the deal. Loser has to zip line.
Aren't you afraid of heights, Jim?
Yeah, there's a lot on the line here.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I may need a diaper.
So we've gassed up the boat, we've got ice on the boat and the live well. We're ready to go with some fiddler crabs, shrimp. We're gonna go for some redfish, sheephead. So we gotta get moving.
It's windy, it's cloudy. Forecast has some rain in there. I have never been to Destin, Florida. I've always been more like towards the Panhandle. Well, the type of fishing we're doing is definitely a lot different than what I'm used to.
We're gonna fish in the current here around these bridges, and it's deceiving how much current there is, really. They think this is gonna be a good spot, so ready to get at it. Got a steel shad on, try and get the leg up on these ladies.
I'm gonna do this, a swift kick right over. How do you like that?
This is my hometown. There's 2 girls against 1 guy, so we've definitely got an advantage for sure.
For Brittany, these Destin waters are home field advantage, and it shows. She's already got a fish on the line.
Look, she can catch them.
See that color?
Drum, sheephead.
Woo!
Girls 1, Jim 0.
It looks like she and Nichole will go one up on Jim to start the day with this black drum.
What'd I say? You're in my town, Jim.
Britt caught 1. The adrenaline's in the boat. It's game time, baby. Game time. Jim?
It's a long show, okay? Just get some candy, soft drink, sit and get ready.
We're casting towards the pilings on the bridge. We have a 2-ounce weight and a live shrimp. Definitely want to sit on the bottom because that's where they're just kind of swimming along the bottom, just waiting in the current. So we feel a little tap, tap, drop your pole, and then set the hook.
But yeah, it's about 20 feet deep here. We got a good west tide coming in. So we got the trolling motor, and that's a
Oh my
bull
gosh,
motor right
please.
there.
I caught a tree pounder. You gotta be kidding me right now.
Nice.
That's a different species. Crap. Y'all are killing me right now.
There you go. Nice sheephead too. Fatty sheep's head. They like crustaceans, so mainly like oysters, crabs, shrimp. If you open up his mouth, he's got almost like people like teeth. Definitely a crazy fish
So I'm down 2-0. Crap.
With a black drum and a sheep's head on the board, Brittany and Nichole are up 2 species to 0.
All right, what could it be? This would be 3, Jim. Feels like another drum. That's a drum. All right. So awesome. Hang gliding for Jim. Second drum for the day. Live shrimp again with a 2-ounce weight. They are eating it up.
Jim's been patient this morning, and he's feeling confident. He gets a bite and works hard on his line. It's a huge redfish. This is a bull red, and Jim's first species of the day.
31 inches. So he's got to go back. It's all right. Beautiful fish. Man, I love catching redfish. My first red in Florida.
That was a beautiful red. Obviously, there's bull reds down there. Jim caught one great sized fish. All right, Jim. So you got one on board, right?
And I'm catching fish at will. It's like every single cast.
Jim's getting cocky back there.
Real Bragging Rights is sponsored by Fisherman Central. By fishermen, for fishermen. Top brand fishing tackle at fishermancentral.com. Breakline Optics, made for the outdoors. Start your next adventure at breaklineoptics.com.
Jim Root is in Destin, Florida for some inshore fishing. He's facing professional anglers Nichole and Brittany Tareco to see who can land the most species. Nichole and Brittany pulled ahead this morning with a drum and a sheep's head, but Jim landed a redfish to cut their lead in half. The gang moved on from fishing the current under the bridge and is casting out in open water.
New dock, deeper water, but same technique as earlier. I can feel the shrimp dragging the bottom a lot more here, so when we were under the bridge, it was more as like a tap, and then it took it. It's a little different.
Jim Root is on fire. He's landing redfish every time his line dips into the water.
Took me a little while to figure out the bite. Dad's got her now. Look out. About to close the gap on these ladies. They don't even know what's coming.
That way.
Come on! Okay. Oh my gosh, he's got another one.
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, I do have another one. Guys, this is what you do. You throw it out there, okay? You say, Jim's better than me, and he'll come and eat it. The doctor's in, putting on a clinic. Dr. Red. Taking patients.
Jim's catching a lot of little baby redfish.
I'm crushing fish right now. I don't even know how many I've caught. I know I've caught more than the two of you combined.
It's still all redfish.
But they're going for most species, so all these reds are only 1 point on the board for Jim.
That's crazy. Jim's getting cocky back there.
And I'm catching fish at will. It's like every single cast. I'm gonna cast in there and you can pretty much count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my gosh. He's good on numbers, but he's behind on species, so let him keep catching reg. He ain't got nothing on us.
Brittany's got a bite.
Here we go. I got it. This is one beautiful red. Looks like we're in the lead.
The red is another species and another point for Brittany and Nichole.
Finally, Nichole's on her first red.
Nichole follows Brittany's lead and works to reel in another fish for her team.
Finally.
Nice. There you go.
My first red. It's not a giant, but I'll take him.
It's always great to catch something you never caught before.
Just took a quick look at the radar, and storm is moving in on us. We got maybe an hour, and I'm down 3-1.
So we're gonna head back into Destin, fish underneath the bridge.
Hopefully I can grab a couple. This right here is called Revenge.
What the heck?
What?
Get out of my spot!
Oh! Spot jumper got spot jumped. That's what happened right there.
You're the perfect location for me to just push you right off the boat, Jim.
Just kind of blasted.
Jim comes up short. No fish.
Did you see that?
You lost it. That's what happens when you get cocky.
There's a shark down there or something. I'm telling you right now, that was enormous. It even ate the sinker.
Brittany gets her spot back and casts in.
If you're on the pole, try to get it out of right off real quick. I might have to find it out of here. I know when it's big off.
There he is, right there. All right, ready?
Looks like Brittany's got another black drum.
Got another black drum on deck. Check him out. Should have seen Jim's face when I snagged this one up.
I need what she's holding in her hand right now. I could beat him 100-3 and lose. Figures. Catch 100 fish and still end up on a freaking zip line. I'm paying the price for the red fish clinic I put on yesterday.
Jim Root is taking on Nichole Mara and Brittany Tareco in Destin, Florida. It's day 2, and each team is trying to land the most species of fish. Despite Jim's hot streak yesterday, the women are ahead by 2 species.
I outfished him in numbers yesterday by a lot. Wasn't even by a little. I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, ahead of it. I don't think we have anything to worry about.
I'm not worried.
I mean, it's pretty nasty right now. I mean, thankfully it's warmer. This is like the warmest day we've had down here, but the wind is just ripping right up through the gut.
First cast, day 2. Jim better get to catching. That's all I gotta say.
Now, the name of the game is getting your line out there before Jim does, before he tries to sabotage your little piling.
Wow.
Okay, the girls just blocked Jim out, though, for real.
Girls are trying to get in my head right now.
Is it working?
Well, I'm not gonna say yes, but maybe.
It's definitely a new technique for me. It's almost like you're working a shaky head or something like that, but it's hard to let the live bait do the work for you.
This is kind of different for me. I've never done this kind of bridge fishing before. They're big pilings, and there's actually old pilings underneath. They're loaded with fish, though. I mean...
Oh, wait, what was that?
I'm just gonna call you two the poachers, the poaching twins.
That's a big one.
All right, it has to come into the boat, though.
I hope that fish doesn't come off. That looks like a good one.
I hear you talking, Jim.
There it is.
Yes!
Nichole gets a giant sheep's head.
So I was like the sheephead whisperer yesterday, but they were all little dinks. And finally, we got one in. Brittany did a good net job. We got this sucker in.
They're like not even trying to hide it anymore. They poach my fish, my spot.
Space under the bridge is tight, and Nichole and Brittany are after the best spots to cast into the current.
Oh, I can net it. Here, I'll net it.
Nichole is hooked onto an awesome fish, and she works hard to reel it in. It's another red. Great catch, but no additional points.
Hey, Jim. Maybe you should turn around and kiss him for good luck.
No, I don't need another red.
So I'm finally catching the hang of this saltwater stuff. Oh, does Jim have one?
No. Don't you come off again. Hey, it comes! First sheephead, species number 2. What's the score, Britt? It's 3-2. I need one more to tie it up.
Are
mean, it was a puny fish, but I feel good. I got my second species. I'm only down one. It's about to get interesting.
Coming to net, coming to net.
This feels like a good one.
Just bring it down the side over here. It's a black drum.
Yeah, they definitely put up a good fight. All right, this is my first drum out here. Definitely fought good. We're having a pretty good morning.
I'm paying the price for the redfish clinic I put on yesterday.
Another fish on. Jim says I've stole his fish, but you know.
Oh, I just got bit. I got a hard bite. It stole my shrimp. I reeled it up. We were putting another one on. She's like...
He's just making excuses. Oh my gosh, how fun. Got us a pretty black drum here, good size. Did Jim catch you?
We're about to double up on Jim, putting the hammer on him. I think we're doing the clinic today.
Beautiful drums today.
Nichole and Brittany show off a drum. They're still ahead of Jim Root, 3-2.
We're going back and forth right now between like 1 ounce weights and 2 ounce weights. 2 ounce stays down better, but I can't feel the bites when I'm getting bit, so I'm just sitting here donating shrimp after shrimp. I don't know what this is, but it's the biggest thing I've hooked since I was in Indonesia.
This segment of Real Bragging Rights is brought to you by Steel Shad. Fish biting. Cast farther at steelshad.com.
Director of Marketing and Communications at Newman Daily Resort Properties. At Newman Daily, we have nearly 300 vacation rentals ranging from large beach homes to cozy cottages to Gulfront condominiums. Something for every size, family, and every budget. Visit us online at destinvacation.com or you can call us at 1-800-225-7652. We look forward to welcoming you to the beach and Destin, Florida, the world's luckiest fishing village.
It's the final stretch of day 2, and Jim Root is one species behind Brittany and Nichole here in Destin, Florida. Jim's not a fan of heights, and there's a zipline trip at stake for the losers of this week's Real Bragging Rights.
This is the last spot of the day, and I'm down 3-2, but I mean, I only need one fish. Getting bit again. Wow.
Which way is he going?
Straight and down.
All right.
Whoa! It's going out. It's going out. Yep. I don't know what this is, but it's the biggest thing I've done since I was in.
Is he coming back?
Now it's just coming up.
All right.
Hold on, it's getting behind us. Put it in reverse. Reverse! Oh my God, oh my God.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
No, that's not a red. That is definitely not a red. I mean, so far it seems willing to come out here. No, stop, go forward. No! No!
It was his last stand, and Jim lost a monster.
Well, unfortunately, things look grim for our hero today. Took a big fat L. Honestly, I had hooked one of the largest fish of my life, and I think Brittany was back there doing a little witchcraft, hocus pocus, jinxing it to come off, and it did. I'm still not over that yet. It's about to launch the rod. So now, because of that, I get to climb up this freaking tower right here. And anyone who knows me well knows that the one thing that I hate in this world is heights. So I'm not looking forward to this at all. I want you to remember this, the two of you. I do. Because there'll be a reckoning one day for you both. There'll be a little payback next time here in Destin.
I reckon we're gonna kick your butt again next time.
Well, Nichole, it looks like you and I won the challenge.
We did.
So let's go watch Jim conquer his fears.
Let's do it. Jim is...
I am aware that the activity may entail risks of injury or death.
He's about signing his life away. Look at me, he's so serious.
Look. I hate you both.
We love you. Don't be a sore sport.
We're going up.
This sucks, man. Take a seat. Please tell me that people do this all the time. Like kids, right? Like 10 years old? Yeah. Are you sure?
You got this, Jim.
I love you, Mom. And I love my kids. Oh my God.
Nichole and Brittany take this week's real bragging rights.
Was it that bad?
I'm telling you right now, when I come back, we're gonna have a different bet. The next bet.
We have it recorded, so.
That's the deal. You heard it.
Is ink? No.
That's right.
No.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
There is no comparison between zip lining and a tattoo.
Did you not read the waiver I had to sign about death, injury, all that? Way more permanent than a tattoo.
At least it's over. You're on to the next challenge.